corner, Tyler Peterick.
I am so old that this song was popular when I was in the Army. Just a private first class way back when in 1992, I believe. Oh, 93.
That's a pretty old song.
Popular. Yeah,
that is a pretty old song.
It is definitely old school and a dusty as Tyler Peterick is heading to the cage. Peterick, a record of 4-4 as an amateur. That's right, he's got 8 fights under his belt already. He has split them. We have seen Peterick before. He is fighting out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, as he is one of the more experienced fighters that we're actually going to see all night long. In fact, he is the most experienced fighter that is left on the card.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, one thing about Tyler, man, is I actually have seen him fight a couple times, and he's not afraid to take tough fights. You know, when you look at his record, he's been battle-tested the whole way around, you know, and he's won some solid fights. So this is going to be a solid test for Jeremiah Killer Huff.
Absolutely. As you see Peterick there into the cage. Now, let's meet Jeremiah
And his
Huff.
opponent fighting out of the red corner, Jeremiah Killer Huff.
Hey. Jeremiah coming out confident, calm.
Did a little step, yeah.
Coming out with a little bit of Tupac.
Take a look at the entourage that is there with them. Kane Rizzo, Mark Lemminger, Alex Gilpin, all with Jeremiah Huff. And Huff talking with Damian Decora now, off to a good start in his amateur career, and he's all smiles because why not? He's 3-0 so far out the chute, and you know, you had a good amateur record yourself. Talk about that as it ends up building. This is a sport where losses happen. This is a sport where nobody goes undefeated. It's not like boxing where you go 35-0 and then you get a title fight or something like that. This is MMA. It works a little bit differently. But as an amateur, talk about building that record and keeping it clean. How important is that?
It is super important. It's important to build your confidence and to also take risks as you're starting to build up that record. And that's one thing that we're gonna see with Jeremiah Huff. When you get a fighter that knows his abilities and that's undefeated just like him.
This is our fifth bout of the
they
evening.
Can be
brought to you by Vortex
blinded
Optics.
to their own
three-minute
success,
MMA rounds.
which works in their favor
Introducing
as well.
first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man weighed in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, representing Ironworks Training Center, Tyler Peterick. Standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He also weighed in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Madison, Wisconsin, representing Chosen Few Gym, Jeremiah Killer Huff.
And what an ovation
Your
for
referee,
Jeremiah
Tom
Huff.
Debo DeVos.
Definitely the hometown favorite here is Huff. Huff, though, giving up 5 inches in this fight to Peterick, who definitely has the length and reach advantage. We'll see if he can use it, though, to his advantage, or if Huff can go ahead and turn it against him. And Huff comes out swinging, had a good left, and then got caught. Now is going to go ahead and take down.
Good takedown. I think one of those knees might have landed illegally to the face, but Jeremiah shook that off and just kept fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. As a good takedown of Peterick right up against the side of the cage, as well as Huff looking to get that right arm free and start landing some blows. And instead now Peterick using his legs to try and get out of this bear hug that he finds himself in.
And Jeremiah, coming from the Chosen Few Gym, as we know, gym is filled with wrestlers, so we know he's going to be well versed, prepared in that area, and he's going to look to establish the pace right off the bat. So we'll see how Tyler can handle this early adversity.
Huff also looking to keep that left hand of Peterick's down as well. Was using his left, now
Jeremiah's
his right.
looking for the key lock. He's looking for the key lock.
And he's
it
got
is
it
over.
And tapped him
It is
out.
over.
Holy
Jeremiah
cow.
Killer Huff. Killer Huff. Looking like the killer he is.
ends it in
At 4-0.
order. Yeah, he moves
At
to
4-0. Flex on him. Flex on him, young man.
And I tell you what, Peterick is surprised.
Just watch the cage jump. Just watch the cage jump.
Yeah, they don't seem to like that, but Peterick falls
Talk
early
to him.
here. Huff with a big win, ends it in quick fashion. We will get the official word right after this on TVW. Here is how it ended in round number 1, and it ended quickly
With a beautiful
as
key lock.
Peterick tapping out, and that is it. Huff scores the early finish.
A round of applause for these two fighters. Your referee, Tom DeValis, has called a halt to this contest. 56 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner by Kimura, Jeremiah Huff.
Huff is now 4-0 and did it, like I said, quickly.
Calm.
Peterick, too,
Came out confident.
has been a tough customer. So let's hear what Jeremiah has to
Impressive.
say about this win.
Impressive.
Sir, I just want to thank God. You know, without him, I wouldn't even be here today. So it's always him before anybody. I appreciate everybody who come out. I'm standing right here because of God right now.
Well, that's it looked like you had it, and it looked like he got his arm out, and then it looked like once you locked that down, it was tight.
Yeah, so I had his arm with my first wrist, and I knew it was something that I wanted, and he kind of slipped his arm out. I kind of had to readjust, get that arm under there, and then once I locked on my wrist, I knew that was going to be it. He fought hard. He did a great job. Everybody who came out to support Tyler should be super happy, super proud of him.
Well, it was a pleasure to watch you fight, sir, and I hope to see you again soon.
And a bear hug for Ken.
All right, Jeremiah Huff.
Jeremiah Huff, all smiles and why not, as he's now 4-0 with a big win here at Joseph Few Fighting Championships number 22.